thank you for getting up early, for making a decision to do something good for yourself, for your body. 45 minutes together. It's our last day of this conference, our last day of community in this space. So let's get started. Let's get moving. Child's pose. Child's pose. Take a few breaths here. Presence yourself to your fingers and your toes. Begin your Ujjayi breath, breathing in through your nose, sealing your lips, slightly constricting the back of your throat, and exhale through your nose. Audible breath. Press the tops of your feet into your mat. During this practice, I can offer hands-on assists. If you don't want to be touched or assisted for whatever reason, please raise a hand now so I can see, and I will honor that. Thank you. Downward facing dog. Tuck your toes. Bring your hands wide so your pinkies touch the edges of your mat, and spread your fingers wide. And ground down through your first finger and thumb knuckle. And press the mat away from you to elongate your spine. And slightly bend your knees. Walk your feet to your hands at the top of your mat, ragdoll. Feet hips width distance apart, clasp opposite elbows with opposite hands. Let your head be heavy. Press down through your heels, press up through your sits bones, press into my hands, yes. Shake your head yes and shake your head no. And slowly come up to standing. Bring your hands to heart center. Press your thumbs into your chest. Stand tall. And we'll open this practice with 3 ohms. Inhale, reach up, look up, see the wall behind you. Baby back bend. Exhale, forward fold. Halfway lift, create a long spine. Plant your hands on the mat and step back to a high plank. Pull the pit of your belly in and up. Yeah. Breathe in here at the top. Pull forward an inch, lower halfway down for low plank, chin out of your chest. Upward facing dog, untuck your toes, press them into the earth, breathe in. Downward facing dog, send your hips to the sky. 3 breaths right here. Breathe in. Ground down like earth, breathe out. Again, fill up. Empty out. Breathe in. Bend your knees. Look at your thumbs. Top of your mat. Step, hop, jump. Halfway lift. Forward fold. Extended mountain. Press down through your heels. Reach your fingers high to the ceiling. Exhale, forward fold. Let it go. Inhale, halfway lift, long spine. Plant your hands, high plank. Low plank. Upward facing dog, take a breath in. Downward facing dog, hips high, 3 breaths. 3 breaths. Every time you land in your downward facing dog, this is a new beginning. Each breath is a new beginning. You don't often realize it, but each breath, the ability to come to your mat is a gift. To move your body is a gift. All together, breathe in. Bend your knees, look at your thumbs, top of your mat, land. Halfway lift. Forward fold. Extended mountain, root down, reach up, look up, breathe in. Exhale, forward fold, let it go. Halfway lift, long spine. Vinyasa, high plank to low plank. Upward facing dog, untuck your toes, press them into the earth. Tops of your feet press the earth. Downward facing dog, send your hips to the sky. 3 breaths. Energetically squeeze your arms in towards center line. Squeeze your inner thighs in towards your spine line, your midline. From skin to muscle to bone, hug in. Get present to being in your skin. Breathe in. Bend your knees, look at your thumbs, top of your mat, land. Halfway lift. Forward fold. Bring your big toes to touch. Chair pose. Sit deep, reach your fingers high. Pull your shoulders away from your ears and send your weight back into your heels. Yeah, breathe in. Exhale, forward fold, let it go. Halfway lift, long spine. Vinyasa, high plank to low plank. Upward facing dog, breathe in. Downward facing dog, breathe out. Warrior 1, step your right foot to your right thumb, back heel plants. Stack front knee over front ankle, go deep into your front thigh. Pull your bottom ribs in, look up between your hands, breathe in. Vinyasa, high plank to low plank. Upward facing dog, lift your heart, lift your gaze, breathe in. Downward facing dog, lift your hips. Step your left foot forward. Warrior 1. Stack, yeah, take a longer stance. Yeah, press your left knee towards your left pinky toe, pull your bottom ribs in, lift your heart, look up, reach up, breathe. Vinyasa with your breath out, flow. High plank, low plank. Upward facing dog, downward facing dog, 3 breaths. Sun salutations get your blood flowing. They generate heat. Yeah, they allow you to move your body. 1 movement, 1 breath. All together, breathe in. Bend your knees, top of your mat, land. Halfway lift. Forward fold. Sit low, reach high, chair pose. Exhale, bow. Inhale, halfway lift. Flow, high plank, low plank. Upward facing dog, downward facing dog. Step big, warrior 1. Ground down, squeeze in, reach up, look up. Vinyasa. Plant your hands, move your body. Enjoy the feeling of movement, of breath, of heat. Warrior 1, left side, step big. Squeeze in, reach up, look up, then flow. Plant your hands, move through your high plank and low plank. Upward facing dog, downward facing dog, 3 breaths. So good. Breathe in and breathe out. Fill up and empty. Extend your right leg back behind you, strong and straight. Press your heel towards the wall. Bend your knee, stack your hips. Lift your bent knee towards the ceiling. Take a big breath here. Downward facing dog, let it go. Lift your left leg strong and straight. Bend your knee. Stack your hips. Pause here. Breathe as you lift your knee higher. Downward facing dog, let it go. Take a breath in. Let it go. Step your right foot forward for crescent lunge. Stack your back heel high over your tippy toes. Yeah. Take a long stance. See, can you bring your front thigh parallel to the earth? Back heel really, really high over your tippy toes. Yeah, press your left hamstring straight up towards the ceiling. Fire up that back leg. Bring your hands to your heart center. Twist towards the lobby, the door. Keep pressing your left hamstring up towards the ceiling. Take a breath here. Let that breath go. Open up to warrior two, back heel plants. Stack your front knee over your front ankle. Extend your arms, gaze over your front middle finger. Shoulders down away from your ears. Breathe in. Breathe out. Flip your front palm. Reverse your warrior. Front knee stays right where it is. Breathe in, reach up, lift up, look up. Vinyasa, plant your hands. Move with your breath. High plank, low plank. Upward facing dog. Downward facing dog. Step your left foot forward for crescent lunge. Yeah, stack back heel over tippy toes. Long stance. Press your left knee towards your left pinky toe and then pull your bottom ribs in, your belly button in. So good. Bring your hands to your heart center. Twist towards the parking lot. Bring your elbow to your knee to your elbow, and then press your right hamstring up towards the ceiling. Yes, press, press, press. Breathe here. Let that breath go. Open up to warrior two. Back foot plants. Stack front knee over front ankle. Yeah, press left knee towards left pinky toe. Flip your front palm. Reach up, reverse, breathe, breathe, breathe. So good. Plant your hands. Flow. High plank. Low plank. Upward facing dog. Full breath in. Downward facing dog. Let it go. Yeah. Big breath in. Bend your knees, look at your thumbs, step, hop, jump, top of your mat. Halfway lift, forward fold. Root down through your feet, rise up to standing, and set your gaze on something that is not moving. Something that's not moving. Standing leg raise, bring your right knee into your chest. Stretch your left toes out on the earth. Hug skin to muscle to bone on your standing legs. Soft bend to your left knee. Find buoyancy in your left leg. Open your right knee out towards the door. Extend your left arm towards the parking lot. Pull in as you press out. Pull in and press out. Come back to center. Kick your right foot forward. Reach your fingers high towards the ceiling. And then transition to airplane pose. Arms back by your sides. Kick your right foot back behind you. Toes point down. Press out through your back heel. Can you lift your chest 2 inches higher? Yes. Breathe in. Breathe out. Hands to heart center. Use your block. Left hand down to the block. Stack your shoulders. Stack your hips. Look back. See your right toes. See your right toes, lift that right leg 2 inches higher. Stack, peel, yeah, peel open. Reach your right fingers more towards the ceiling. Take a breath here. Stay for the exhale. Join both feet on the mat, slow and controlled. Good work. And come to stand. Take a breath in. Let it go. Standing leg raise. Bring your left knee into your chest. And flex your foot strong. Open your left leg out towards the parking lot. Extend your right arm towards the door. Can you set your gaze on a single spot that's not moving and become unmessable with? When everything around you is churning, can you create your own stillness? Come back to center. Reach your fingers towards the ceiling. Left leg, kick it towards the mirrors. Airplane pose. Arms back by your sides. Palms face down. Find lift in your chest. Lift your chest higher than your hips. Yes. Drop your left hip 3 inches. Yes. Bring your hands to heart center. Pause. Half moon. Stack your shoulders. And look back. See your tippy toes. Ground down. Soft bend to your standing leg. Can you send your gaze to your top hand? Pull into your center. Press out through hand and foot. Big breath in. Let that breath go. One more. Breathe in. Get big. Take up space. Join both feet on the mat. Good work. And come to stand. Shake it off. Reset. Come to the top of your mat. Tree pose. Root your left foot into the earth. Bring your right foot to your ankle, your calf, or your inner thigh. And then press into center line. Press your leg into your foot just as much as you're pressing your foot into your leg. Skin to muscle to bone, pull in. Lift your fingers up towards the ceiling. Look up, lean back. Look up and lean back. Look up and lean back. Let it be messy. Learn from the wobble. What do you need to do to fall out? Close one eye, close both eyes. Lift a little higher and change sides. Press your foot into your leg into your foot. Pull into center. And then lift your fingers. Reach your fingers towards the ceiling. Lift your heart towards the ceiling. Look up and lean back. And trust yourself to lean into what you cannot see. Find something new. See what there is to see. And come back to standing. Take a breath in. Let it go. Extended mountain. Press down through your heels. Reach your fingers up towards the ceiling. Look up, reach up, breathe in. Exhale, forward fold, let it go. Inhale, halfway lift. Vinyasa, high plank to low plank. Upward facing dog, breathe in. Downward facing dog, breathe out. Step your right foot forward for warrior one. Open up to warrior two. Press down through the sole of your right foot like it's a gas pedal. Straighten your front knee. Soft baby bend. Give it a tiny bend. Come into your muscles. Reach your right fingers towards the mirror. Get long through your right fingers. Then bring your fingertips down to the block that's near your right shin. Stack your shoulders. Press out through your left pinky toe. Breathe in and breathe out. And come up to standing. Pivot both toes to face the long edge of your mat. Side facing wide angle forward fold. Hinge at your hips. Bring your fingertips down to the earth. Bring your feet really wide. Wider than makes sense to you. And drop your head down towards the earth. Bring a slight bend to both of your knees and press out through your pinky toes. Maybe you sway from side to side. Find some movement. Movement feels good in this pose. Big breath in. Let it go. And come up to standing. Pivot your right toes to face the short edge of your mat. Step your left foot about halfway up your mat so you're creating a short stance but a wide stance. Imagine your hips are like headlights facing the front of the room. Reach your fingers up towards the ceiling. Pull your belly button in, your bottom ribs in. Press down through your heels. Reach for the front of the room. Reach, reach. And then bring your fingertips down to the earth or to the block in front of your right toes. Yeah, keep pressing down through your left heel. And send your nose towards your right pinky toe. Big breath in, big breath out. Squeeze into center line. Twisting triangle. Left hand stays right where it is. Reach your right fingers towards the ceiling. Keep pressing down through your back heel. Spin your heart towards the door. Take a breath here. Get long through your spine. Exhale, let it go. Breathe in. Vinyasa. Plant your hands. Move your body. High plank, low plank, upward facing dog, downward facing dog. Step your left foot forward for warrior one. Left side. Open up to warrior two. Flip your front paw, reach up, reverse, breathe in, straighten your front leg, then bend your knee ever so slightly. And come into triangle. Left fingers come down to the earth or to the brick. Stack your shoulders. Keep a slight bend in both knees. Stay in the muscles of your body. It's easy to lock out our bones. Breath in, breath out. And come up to standing. Pivot both toes to the long edge of your mat. Clasp your hands at the small of your back. Side facing wide angle forward fold with a bind. Yeah, take your feet out wide and drop your head. Slight bend to your knees, pressing out through your pinky toes. And presence yourself to where your pinky toes are. And come back up to standing. Pivot your left toes towards the front edge of your mat. Step your right foot in halfway. We're setting up for pyramid pose, left side. Same action. Press down through your heels. Squeeze your inner thighs in. Reach your fingers high towards the ceiling. And then pull into center. Belly button, bottom ribs. Hinge at your hips. Reach to the mirrors. Get long through your spine. And then frame your front foot with your fingers. Use the block. And send your nose towards your left pinky toe. Breathe in. And soften. Breathe in. Let it go. Twisting triangle. Right fingers stay. Left fingers reach for the ceiling. Pull your hips towards the back of your mat. Press the crown of your head towards the mirrors. Get long and then twist. 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 Breathe in here. Stay for the exhale. Breath in. Vinyasa. High plank, low plank, upward facing dog, downward facing dog. Shift your weight forward into a high plank. Lower halfway down, low plank. Press up to high plank, low plank, high plank, low plank. Back up to high. Slow and controlled, chin out of your chest, lower down. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Bring one ear to your mat. Bring your arms back by your sides. Palms face the earth. We're setting up for Locust Pose. With the strength of your back body, lift up, fly. Hands, heart, feet, rise up. Press out into my shins. Press out. Yeah, press. Stay for 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Lower down, slow and controlled. Take a breath in. Let it go. Locust pose number 2. Rise up. Fly. Hands, heart, feet. Rise. Press into my shins. Yeah, rise for 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Lower down, slow and controlled. Take a breath in. Good work. Let that go. Downward facing dog. And shift your dog around, shift your weight from foot to foot. And then come down to your knees and roll over onto your back and set up for bridge pose. Bend your knees. And today, take your block and squeeze it between your thighs to create that hips width distance. Squeeze the block in between your inner thighs, give you something to squeeze into. Press your elbows into the earth right there along your ribs. Lift your hips up towards the ceiling and squeeze that brick. We're here for 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Lower down, slow and controlled. Breathe in. Breathe out. We'll do 4 more. Bridge, rise up. If wheel is in your practice, you can come there as well. We'll stay here for 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Lower down. Breathe in. Breathe out. And rise up. Press down through your heels. Rise up. We're here for 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Control, slow, lower down. Good work. Take a breath in. Let that breath go. And rise up, bridge or wheel. Press down to lift up for 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Lower down. Breathe in. Breathe out. Last one right here. Press down to lift up. Rise up for 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Lower down. Set the block off to the side. Bring the soles of your feet to touch. Let your knees go wide. Bring your left hand to your heart, your right hand to your belly, and pause. Pause for a moment to take stock, to take inventory. A full body scan. And notice how different you feel from how when you first got onto your mat. Happy baby. Bend your knees. Grab the pinky toe edges of your feet with your hands and then bring your knees wide. Rock from side to side. Press your tailbone into the earth, the back of your head into the earth. And find the push-pull, the softness with the resistance here in Happy Baby. Release Happy Baby. Extend your legs high towards the ceiling. Pull your toes back towards your face. Clasp your hands at the nape of your neck. Keep pressing up through your heels and pulling your toes back towards your face. Activate, yes, from the toes to your hips to your fingernails. Lower your right leg down to a hover. Keep pressing out through your heel like pow, like you mean it. Lift your shoulders up off the earth. Pulse towards your left pinky toe for 20. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20. Legs up, shoulders down. Lower your left leg to a hover. Press out through your heel, pull your toes back towards your face. Lift your shoulders up and pulse for 20. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20. Legs up, shoulders down. Hug your knees into your chest. Rock from side to side. Breathe in and breathe out. Now stack your knees over your hips. Knees right up over your hips. Shins parallel with the earth. Pull your toes back towards your face. Clasp your hands at the nape of your neck. Abdominal twists, but knees stay over hips. Extend your right leg long. Press out through your heel. Pull your toes back towards your face. Bring your right elbow to your left knee, and then switch. Switch. 2, 3, we'll do 30. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29, 30. Hug your knees into your chest. Good work, yogis. Yeah, it changes it when your knee stays above your hip. It changes it a lot, a lot. Okay. Okay. Everyone come to high boat. High boat, lift, yes, high boat. I know you've heard these words. Lift your chest towards the ceiling where it meets the wall. We'll go to low boat, 1. High boat, 2. Low boat, 2. Just 3. High boat, 3. Lower down for low boat for 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Let it all go. Take a full body stretch. Reach your fingers, point your toes, flex your feet. Yeah. Hug your knees into your chest, rock from side to side. And then plant your feet on the mat like you did for bridge. Reclined half pigeon. Bring your right shin up and over your left thigh. Clasp your hands behind your left quadricep, left hamstring. Press your right elbow into your right shin, right thigh. Yeah, let your head be heavy. Flex your feet. Wake up your feet. Breathe in. Breathe out. And switch sides. Switch the stack. Thread your hands through. Flex your feet. Wake up your feet and press the back of your head into the earth. Release your reclined half pigeon and set up for frog pose. Fold your mat in half and take your Mexican blanket under one knee, your yoga mat underneath your other knee. Make 90-degree angles with your thigh bones, your shin bones, and your feet. Bring your forearms down to the earth. Flex your feet a lot. Yeah, flex your feet a lot. Bring your chest down to the earth, maybe to your forearms. Maybe you place it on a block. And flex your feet. Yeah. And bring your attention to your big toes, where your big toes are pressing into the earth. And where can you soften in this pose? Frog is a thing. Frog is a slow, powerful pose. Stay present to your breath. Stay present to the sensations that are arising. Take a big breath in and encourage the knee on the blanket to scoot open, scoot wider. Just a tiny bit. Yeah, breathe here. Let it go. We're here for 10. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Crawl your way forward out of frog. Bring your legs together on the earth. Pause for a moment. Yeah. And then make your way onto your seat. Seated single leg extension. Extend your right leg long. Bring your left foot to your right inner thigh. Reach your fingers high towards the ceiling. Hinge, reach for your toes. And we're here for 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Switch legs. And reach your fingers high and repeat. We're here for 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Paschimottanasana. Extend both legs long. Seated forward fold is what I'm trying to say. Hinge, reach for your fingers. We're here for 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Reverse tabletop. Bring your hands back by your hips. Bend your knees. Place your feet on the earth. Lift your hips. Reverse tabletop. We're here for 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Lower it down. Take your block. Take waterfall pose. Take your block and place it underneath your tailbone. Extend your legs up towards the ceiling. And go upside down. Pull your toes back towards your face. Press up through your heels. Waterfall pose. Stay just as you are. Shoulder stand. Bring yourself into plow. Your toes come down to the earth. Keep looking at the ceiling. Gaze never wavers. Steady drishti. Come into deaf man's pose. Bend your knees by your ears. Stay here for 2 breaths. And then slowly at the end of your second breath, roll out of your shoulder stand. Keep looking at the ceiling, slow and controlled. Waterfall pose. Yeah, remove the bricks. Slowly lower your legs down towards the mat. Hug your right knee into your chest. Supine twist. Left hand takes right knee across your body. Right arm reaches out towards the door you came through. Send your gaze to your right thumb. And come back to center and switch sides. Pull your left knee in and switch sides. And come back to center. Bring the soles of your feet together. Let your knees go wide. And touch in right here. Left hand to your heart, right hand to your belly. Do another full body scan. And notice. Notice. Notice all the sensations, the points of contact, your heart rate, the depth and the volume of your breath. And then extend your feet out long. Bring your feet wide. Point your big toes in towards one another. Take a big breath in. Let your feet go. Arms down by your sides, palms up. Let your eyes be heavy. Let the skin on your forehead, let it soften. And let your tongue fall away from the roof of your mouth. Release the control. Release the clenching. Let your breath become normal, natural, effortless. Wiggle your fingers and toes. Come back into your body. Do tiny little movements. Take in the biggest breath you've taken in all day right here. Open your mouth, stick out your tongue, make a face, make some noise, let it go. Again, breathe in. Lion's breath, let it go. Slowly roll over to your favorite side and use your bottom arm as a pillow and pause. Pause here. In this in-between moment between your mat and everything else. And this work that you do on your mat facilitates the entirety of your life. Getting in touch with your body, linking your breath to your movement, cultivating steadiness when everything around you is churning. This work facilitates your whole life. Slowly press yourself up to seated at the top of your mat, head coming up last. Bring your hands to heart center, thumbs touching your breastbone, sit tall. Honor yourself for coming to your mat today. And we'll seal this practice with 3 ohms. thumb knuckle to your forehead center. And together we bow. Namaste. Thank you so much for spending time with me, for spending time with yourself and each other in this space and on your mat. It's been an honor to guide you and witness your practice as I've practiced my practice. Give yourself a hand. Good work. Good work.